I'm very happy, very, very happy about two main things. One of the main things is you. I'm glad that you gave yourself a break from the everyday life and you decided to sit back and come to a reaction channel. Welcome. The second thing I'm very happy about is that I'm going to be helping to support another musician. Um, I love listening to music and I love appreciating music. And I love doing my best to help support the musicians. And that's what my channel is all about. So I hope that you enjoy. This special lady that I'm about to react to, because I reacted to some of her songs, not all. Does the name Tori Holub sound familiar? If you think of Tori Holub, you think, wow, such a young, tender age, but she seems to have years and decades of wisdom because of the classic styles that she seems to garner um, in her song repertoire. And that's just fascinating to me because, there's a lot of you would think young people of her age would be into music of her age and her era, but no, she just loves particularly 70s music. And she puts her own Tory-isms on it and just rejuvenates them and makes them her own. So that's one thing that I find fascinating about her. If you watch her, oh, sorry, I thought it was a cop car driving by. um, Tell me one thing that you find fascinating about her, because I love to hear what other people are thinking in the comments. I can't see you, but I can see what you write. So I hope that you write something. So this is going to be her doing her version of I'll Never Fall in Love Again. And this is a cover by, I was told, Dionne Warwick. I was also told a little short something something from the donator of this song request that she did a 22 city tour this year. And this is recorded in one of the cities. And this is, one of the songs, obviously, she's going to do. And the cool thing also, excuse me, my throat is scratchy. The cool thing also is that the person who video recorded this, I can't think of the words, is actually the person who paid for this donation and also a subscriber to my channel. So I'm very happy. So this is due to a Patreon buy me a coffee song donation request, which goes out to the awesome Joe Spiegel. Thank you so much for your song donation. I appreciate that. And it's cool that you recorded this yourself. So please, everybody, give extra love and subscribe to his channel, like and comment to the song if you like it. And let's support Tori, of course, as well. That's the main focal point. um, Also, I want to thank all of my paid Patreon members up on screen. Down. Thank you so much for your support. My Patreon's only $1 a month because I'm not trying to break the bank. So I appreciate your support. So let's get right into this. I play it straight through. I don't pause anything because I like to get immersed into the song and I like to give it its full respect. And if I break it up 87 times and pause it, I lose my feeling. So here we go.
Remember when I said that Bert wrote a lot of songs for big artists in the music industry? He also was known for being instrumental in writing songs that launched the careers of many artists. And I'm talking about back in their day. We're talking about Dionne Warwick. We're talking about the Carpenters. We're talking about Jackie DeShannon. So in the spirit of new artists, I'm so pleased to introduce you to Miss Tori Holub. One, two, three, What do you get when you fall in love? A guy with a pin to burst your bubble. That's what you get for all your trouble. I will never fall in love again. I'll never fall in love again.
Well, I haven't seen her in a while, so it was refreshing to see her in a since it's been a minute. And then I can't remember if this might be the first time I might have seen her like a live video. Like I think were the other ones like regular OMVs. I can't remember. Actually, I think one time I did see her live before. I'm talking out loud. This is unscripted, people. Nonetheless, I think I got a special little joy out of it because again, I mentioned prior that the person who recorded that is actually someone on my channel and also the one who requested me to react to the song. So that's kind of cool. I know one of my other viewers and and Fantastics Patreon supporters, Andy Schnell, he does a lot of the same thing for Angelina Jordan. Like he actually goes to her concert and he'll record it and it'll be on his channel. And I just think that's extra cool. It's also humbling in some way that they are on my channel, helping to further support the artists that they love. And then I happen to love the artist too. So it's all one love and the same goal of supporting the same artists. So I hope that makes sense. so, so I wanted to mention that part. I've never heard the song before. Like I'm familiar with Dionne Warwick. I've heard some of her classic iconic songs. It's been a long time. I never really like listened to Dionne Warwick like that, but I know who she is. So hearing now, knowing that Tori sang a song of hers, and as I'm watching and listening to Tori sing, I can't help but just be fascinated again that she's so young, but she has this old soul, which is really amazing. I forget if someone told me the story of her growing up. I would imagine maybe Joe himself, um, had mentioned this or somebody else, like what got her into having an old soul, like this was old music played around her or something. I don't know. So I just can't get over that. It wasn't my favorite of songs. Like I don't know if it felt like, cause I'm honest. She sang it good, but it felt like, I don't know, it felt like she was giving it like 80%. Like it would almost sound like it was a sound check maybe. It didn't feel like a full oomph, or maybe she was tired. I don't know. I know stuff like that happens. It didn't negate the feeling that had heard or felt. And I still love the tone of her voice and she sang the song. It just felt like it could have been a little bit more, especially if you're at a concert. That's just me. Tell me if you agree down in the comments. You know, nothing, that overall affected it, but I'm just talking out loud and I'm always being honest and speaking the truth. So tell me if you agree. Or Joe, since you've been here, do you know the situation? I think you said this was her second city of the 22, but I mean, I don't know if there was something going on or was that sound check, or whatever. And since you were there, maybe had backstage passes. Just let me know. Um, yeah, and then the song itself it's it's sad. It's really saddening. So, and listening to the lyrics and in the title, she kept repeating, "I'll never fall in love again." It sounds like someone has been hurt because when they say it, again, that means there was a once before. And then listening to like the lyrics, so like it seems like they were hurt, and so much so that they don't want to fall in love again. There's this type of cynicism to the whole thing of being in love and having a relationship and falling for it. And you don't want to possibly have pain again and be hurt and have despair. So you just don't even want to deal with it anymore. Um, Tell me if you all can relate to that down in the comments. I want you to tell me. Not first of all, love sometimes not love, but relationships, first of all, are not for everybody. Um, Even myself, like I'm not, at least at this time, I'm 54. Things can change, but it is not on my radar at all. I'm not thinking right now of trying to tie the knot or settle down or anything like that. I like personally being a free agent to do what I want when I want. And, that's just me. I'm not marriage material. I mean, it could change down the road. I could be 90 years old and say, you know what? I want to cuddle. But it's not me right now. Uh, and I'm proud of that because I think the problem is there are other people like me that are not marriage material. but they get married. And then you know what happens there? There's like cheating, there's some type of not love, and you just become like glorified roommates. And that's not really good. It's an injustice to yourself, but it's also an injustice to the other person because suppose the other person is marriage material and wants to be in love, but you're not giving your portion, and then it's unbalanced. You know, can you relate to that? Tell me about it. Um, so yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Yeah, so this is the part of the show I do a thumbs up pass if I like a song, thumbs down ass if I don't like a song. I like it. I like it. I don't love it. Like it's not 100. It's about like an 85. You know, how when you take a test, there's like a range of getting an A. So I like it. I do like it. But I just felt like it could be a little bit more. But yeah, tell me your thoughts down below. If you don't know what to say in the comments, because I know sometimes people don't normally talk in the comments, I wish you would, but at least do a fire emoji sign. So I know that you A got this damn far in my reaction. And also it just shows your added support. Okay. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Joe. On to the next because you gave me a few Tories to listen to, and I appreciate that. So if you want to see another song I reacted of Tories, then I want you to check out over there. I want y'all to take it easy and keep it breezy.